Excitement for the NBA season got turned up a bit this week as the 2022-2023 regular season schedule was announced. Donovan Mitchell, he was in New York again, this time at a legendary basketball spot. And LeBron James, he signed an extension. Here with me to talk some NBA basketball is TrueHoop NBA writer and host of the 7 Footers podcast, Jarod Hector. Jarod, how you doing?
I'm doing great. 2 years, $97.1 million. I want it. Please, all employers, put the contract in front of my face.
I'm sure you would want that contract in front of you, and I'm pretty sure that you would sign it as well. Now, Jarod, on Wednesday, LeBron James, he signed a 2-year, $97.1 million extension with the Lakers, and it included a player option for the 2024-2025 season. So were you surprised that King James signed this extension?
No, I'm not. Look, he loves living in LA. More importantly, his family loves living in LA. That's a piece that people don't think about. It's like they just think about the player. Savannah and the kids, they're like, look, man, LA is where it's at. We're not going anywhere else. And this is a very important year coming up for his family. This is senior year for Bronny. This is freshman year for Bryce at Canyon Hills. So I think Sierra Canyon, excuse me. So I think it's critical that he stays there. Plus, all his business interests, et cetera, he doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah, definitely. It'll make sense to sign that extension, which is what LeBron did. So now, Jarod, that LeBron has signed his extension, are the Lakers all in on trying to win? And does that mean that they have to trade Russell Westbrook now?
Well, they have to be. At 38 years old, which LeBron will turn in December, like you are all in with LeBron James at that age, right? Can he still produce at an all-NBA level? It is showing us that he can. The question is, can he stay healthy? So, yeah, they're for sure in all-in mode. Now, do they have to trade Russell Westbrook now? You know, if LeBron will probably push them to want to do that because you don't know how many more years he'll be able to do this. Russell Westbrook is an expiring contract. So if the Lakers do find a way to wait, somewhere around $37 million could open up in cap space next summer, which will allow them to add more depth to the roster. Not necessarily go after a number 3 star, but maybe split that $37 million up into some more star players. To me, it's really about, can LeBron James and Anthony Davis be healthy this season? Because if they can, this team will win 50-plus games and be a contender. But if they're not, they have no chance. And as far as injury risk goes, look, their last 2 years have shown us that those two are not healthy, right? They will get injured. And the best predictor of future injury is previous injury.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Father Time, comes for us all. So we'll see how that works out. Now, speaking of time, people want to know what time it is for the New York Knicks. Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks talk is heating up again, Jarod. Mitchell was at the street ball mecca, Rucker Park, on Thursday night, where Fat Joe took it all the way up, as you know that he would, by letting all the Knicks fans know that they want Spider in NYC. So there's been all these rumors, but do you see the Utah Jazz star ending up at the basketball mecca?
Nah, nothing can stop him. He's all the way up, huh? Listen, he could end up at the mecca at Madison Square Garden. The question Knicks fans have to ask themselves is, yes, I get it. It's Donovan Mitchell. It's a splashy name. It's a star. Cool. But you remember, you are trading with the Utah Jazz to acquire him. You're trading with Danny Ainge. What do you have to give up to get that, right? To get that player? Okay. Let's say you got to give up some salary to match. So you somehow get off the Evan Fournier deal. Ooh, sounds great. Danny's not just going to take the Evan Fournier deal as like, all right, cool, guys. In order for me to take Evan Fournier on, I'm going to want what? Two first round swaps. Okay, so that's your draft for the next 4 years. And I want your young talent. I want Quickly. I want Grimes. I want maybe Obi Toppin. Right? Are you willing to give those guys up? Now, Knicks fans will probably tell you, but Jarod, those guys don't matter. Donovan Mitchell's a surefire all-star. Cool. But again, what is your plan? If you're trying to build a team that's going to win 50 games consistently, make the playoffs, and in those good years possibly contend, you need guys like that, right? Look, the Warriors just won the title, and all everybody talks about is Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Yeah, they matter, but they ain't winning that title without Gary Payton II and without Kevon Looney, right? Who are those guys the Knicks are developing homegrown that's going to help them, right, when it ultimately matters? So to me, I'm not down on the Donovan Mitchell trade. I'm just saying, what do I have to give up to get him? What is the asking price Danny Ainge wants from me?
Yeah, everybody wants to know what that price is, and what they talked about a month ago might not be the price today, in the words of Fat Joe. Yesterday's price might not be today's price, so we will see about that. That is Jarod Hector. He is a writer for TrueHoop, also co-host of the 7 Footers podcast. Jarod, always good to talk hoops with you. Thank you, man.
Thank you.